guys! Are you curious to come to Chihuahua after seeing how easy it is? Let me show you all the very best things to do in Chihuahua so you can make the most of your visit. My name is Andrea and I'm an American living and traveling through Mexico. And right now I am in Chihuahua City, the capital of the state Chihuahua. So come with me and let's explore this beautiful city together. One place you absolutely have to see in Chihuahua is Quinta Gameros. This beautiful Art Nouveau mansion was built in the early 1900s by engineer Manuel Gameros Ronquillo, who fell in love with French architecture during a trip to Europe. When he came back, he hired Colombian architect Julio Corredor La Torre, and by 1910, the house was almost finished, right as the Mexican Revolution broke out. Because of Gameros' political ties, his family went into exile and the mansion was seized. In 1914, it even became the home and office of Venustiano Carranza, putting it right at the center of his conflict with Pancho Villa. Over the years, it's been a government building, military headquarters, a courthouse, even a radio station. Today, it's part of the University of Chihuahua, and since 1991, it's been the Quinta Gameros University Cultural Center, keeping its revolutionary history alive while showcasing art and culture. Admission is just 35 pesos. It's open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sundays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and it's closed on Mondays. Just a short trip away from the Quinta Gameros is another must-see. The Historical Museum of the Mexican Revolution, also known as the Francisco Villa Museum. For just 30 pesos, you can step right into the world of Pancho Villa. The museum is open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays they are closed. Born Doroteo Arango Arambula in 1878, Villa rose from poverty in the state of Durango to become one of the most famous figures of the revolution. After a rough youth and killing a man who assaulted his sister, he fled into the hills, changed his name to Francisco Pancho Villa to hide from the law, and soon took up arms against the dictatorship of Porfirio Diaz. As commander of the División del Norte, Villa won key victories in Ciudad Juárez, Torreón, and Zacatecas. His daring tactics and charisma made him a hero to many, especially when he redistributed land, lowered food prices, and built schools as governor of Chihuahua. However, his enemies saw him as dangerous. In 1916, after losing U.S. support, Villa retaliated by raiding Columbus, New Mexico, a bold move that led to a failed American military expedition to hunt him down. By the early 1920s, Villa retired under amnesty, but his life ended violently in 1923 when he was assassinated in Parral. The museum sits inside Villa's old estate, Quinta Luz, and it really makes his story feel real. You'll see his saddles, pistols, and even some of his family's belongings, along with photos that capture life during the revolution. The most eye-catching piece is the bullet-riddled Dodge car he was assassinated in. Upstairs, there's the Hall of Arms with rifles, sabers, and machine guns, and a space called the Tragic Room that traces the final moments of his life. If you want to experience the revolution up close and understand who Pancho Villa really was, this museum is the perfect place to do it. Just a few blocks from the Pancho Villa Museum is Casa Chihuahua, another must-visit cultural landmark. Admission is 50 pesos and the hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Most museums in Mexico are going to be closed on Mondays. While Casa Chihuahua hosts rotating art and cultural exhibits, its most powerful space is the preserved cell of Miguel Hidalgo, the priest known as the father of Mexican independence. Hidalgo sparked the fight for freedom in 1810 with his Grito de Dolores, but after being captured, he was imprisoned here in Chihuahua. In 1811, he was executed by firing squad, and although he knew his fate, he faced it bravely, becoming a symbol of courage and sacrifice for the entire independence movement. Visiting Casa Chihuahua connects the city's cultural present with its revolutionary past, making it a place that's as inspiring as it is historic. Right in front of Casa Chihuahua is the Palacio de Gobierno, which I talked about in my arrival video to Chihuahua. This building is still the seat of the state government, but it feels like a museum. Inside, you'll find incredible murals by Aaron Piña Mora that walk you through Chihuahua's history, and most importantly, the Chapel of Miguel Hidalgo, built on the very spot where he was executed in 1811. The palace is free to visit with an ID, and it's open every day from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Downtown Chihuahua is also super walkable, which makes it easy to explore on foot. As you stroll through the streets, you'll see locals hanging out in the plazas, shopping in the stores, or just enjoying themselves with music and entertainment. It's a great way to experience the city's everyday life and soak up the atmosphere. Another popular spot in Chihuahua is La Cerve, a lively hangout known for its outdoor seating, cold drinks, and simple tasty food. It's especially popular with locals for nightlife, with music, a casual atmosphere, and frequent live events. If you're looking for a fun place to eat, drink, and experience the city's social scene, La Cerve is one of the go-to spots. For shopping, dining, and nightlife all in one place, head over to Distrito 1 on Periférico de la Juventud. This modern plaza is open 24 hours and has become one of Chihuahua City's trendiest spots. You'll find chic restaurants, cafes, and bars, along with shopping and even hotels nearby. By day, it's a great place to grab a meal or do some shopping, and by night, it transforms into one of the city's liveliest areas, with locals filling the patios and enjoying the nightlife. Distrito 1 has quickly become a hub for both visitors and residents looking for entertainment, food, and a fun social scene. Okay guys, that wraps up some of the best things to do here in Chihuahua City. From historic mansions and museums to lively nightlife and modern shopping plazas, there's really something for everyone here. Beyond Distrito 1, you'll also find malls like Fashion Mall, Plaza Sendero, and Paseo Central, along with plenty of smaller plazas scattered throughout the city where locals shop, eat, and hang out. So whether you're here for the history, the culture, or just to experience the everyday life of Chihuahua, this city has a lot to offer. Thank you for watching. Hasta luego. Se cuidan.